you need to know to be in the know. It's the Gazette Radio Hour on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS with Doug and John, and it's the time of the show where we do our NFL picks. We just finished with Week 4 with the four of us. Again, Mr. Haddock, the sports director here at KHTS, is not available to be on today, but he still plays the picks anyway.
And who's leading?
Here we go. In first place after Week 4.
First place.
John Rogers.
That's place number 1, right?
John Rogers.
That's the best
14
record.
Correct picks, 6 wrong. In second place is actually tied with Tim Haddock with 13 right and 7 wrong. And we'll skip number 4.
Oh,
Fourth place is Doug Sutton, 11 correct and 9 wrong.
I missed something, Doug. Could you do me a favor?
What?
Who was in first place again?
No, we're not going back. We haven't got time. All right, you ready?
All right, Mr. Football, you ready?
We are ready.
Okay, we're doing John first because in show prep he said, if I just pick the same one everybody else does, I'll just stay in first place. No. So we have a new rule here, Mr. Football. First place has to go first on each pick so he doesn't hear the other fellow's picks.
And I would like to say one thing is that since John's a Redskins fan and since they are a bye week, we decided to pick 2 game of the weeks this week.
I think it's a smart move.
Yes.
Smart move.
All right. Well, our first game is New Orleans at Chicago. John?
Saints.
Mr. Football?
I'm going with Chicago.
Oh.
Just to be different.
And
I like that.
Doug's going with Chicago.
All right.
All right. New England at Cincinnati.
The Saints. No, the Saints. New England
at Cincinnati.
I'm stalling, okay? The New England. Yeah, it's got to be New England.
Mr. Football?
I'm taking New England. They hurt me last week, so I'm riding with them.
Yeah. Okay. Carolina at Arizona. Mr. Football, John.
I was going to say, why did we do this game?
Because we do every Arizona game.
I know. And Doug, for you, I'm going to pick Arizona.
All right. Mr. Football?
I'm sorry, Doug. I'm going Carolina.
Okay. This is your last show. No, I'm kidding. All right. Then we have, I think this will be a good one, Houston at San Francisco. John?
Two teams that are killing me. I think San Francisco at home is probably San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco.
Mr. Football?
Same here. They're coming off a big win, so especially at home, too.
I'm going with San Francisco also. The way Houston played, the way their offense is looking going into San Francisco, it's not happening.
Yeah.
And then this one's an easy one in my book, New York Jets at Atlanta. This is Monday night.
Oh, what a dog for Monday Night Football. Yeah. How can you not go Atlanta?
Yeah. Mr. Football?
Yeah. That's just way too easy.
If it was at New York, I might reconsider.
I wonder why. I mean, they don't have a flex option for Monday Night Football this early in the season, do they, Mr. Football?
They don't have one at all for Monday night. It's only Sunday night.
Oh, that's right.
And, John, you were telling me something interesting before the show, but they had to move the San Diego Chargers at Oakland A's to like 8:30 Sunday night. Why was that?
Oh, because the baseball game. The A's are in the baseball
So they're going to have a baseball game in the same stadium as the football game in the same day.
Yeah, that's just. But it's in Oakland. I mean, why didn't they just switch the games? I don't know.
They're gonna convert the turf within a few hours.
Yeah, but
they just leave the dirt.
They leave the dirt. They leave the dirt. All right, so Mr. Football, your surprise team so far, is it still Miami? I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah, it's still Miami, but to be honest, after Thursday night, I'm going to say Cleveland.
Yeah, but did you see what happened to their quarterback?
I did.
Yeah,
and
sad.
Whedon was still able to come. I think that team is more or less the defense and the quarterback.
Yeah, the problem, the Trent Richardson trade is looking really good because he's not doing a whole lot for Indy.
He's not. He just gets the ball at the goal line and breaks the plane, really.
I heard a couple people talking about how he's not as fast as they thought he was.
That's one of the things why Chizinski wanted to trade him, because he lacked the top edge speed that he wanted to implement into his offense.
Yeah.
What about the quarterback from Tampa Bay that got released?
Well...
Oh, Josh Freeman?
Yeah.
Tampa Bay fielded offers that didn't get much of what they wanted, so they decided to release him. And I think he'll be signed probably in a few weeks, if not, definitely over the off.
Yeah, that whole situation is a little weird. I think it's the coach trying to be a college tough guy in a pro game. It just
but, there's a lot of teams that are quarterback deprived, so I think somebody's going to pick him up.
I would say a team like Buffalo, just because E.J. Manuel is going to be out for roughly 6 to 8 weeks, and their backup is a undrafted rookie. So.
Hey, Mr. Football, I got a question. How good are you at college?
How good am I at college?
How good are you at college football? SC coaching search.
Oh, wow.
Any pro prospects out there? Are they going to get Fisher or Del Rio or somebody like that?
I think it's possible. One of the dark horses that I've been hearing is even Chip Kelly's name mentioned.
Ugh.
Yeah, the way things are going in Philadelphia for him, he might.
He can't do that. He's got that show cause. He's messed up Oregon. He's on probation. He's got 18 months of a show cause penalty with the NCAA.
All right, Mr. Football, we're up against the clock, so we want to thank you, and we'll see how we do with our picks, and we're looking forward to having you on next week.
All right, guys, thanks.
All right, Mr. Football, we'll talk to you next week. All right, Doug, another good show.
Yep.
All right, well, you've been listening to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. Doug's a little bit calmer. I'm not. You're on Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220.
So what do you think about the debt ceiling? What's going to happen? What if they
We're
don't?
gonna
That could
crash
be
right through it.
I mean,
Dad.
that could
We're
be
crashing right through the debt ceiling.
Do you think that that the House will be as stubborn as they are with
sell your
Obamacare?
stock and you buy bonds and you have the government default on the bonds.
Do I need to start burying my money in the backyard?
Or we buy an island off Tahiti somewhere
Do I
and
need
start
to
our own country?
Keep extra food in the house?
That's
Are
not
we
a bad
at that
idea.
point? All
Not
right.
a bad idea.
Everybody, we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.